Yahoo! Welcome to the stream, everybody. Izzy, cute little fuck. Thank you for the campy little bitch, you little shit boy, little bitch boy. Do you fucking remember, you little shit? That I love you, bitch. And I never gonna stop loving you. A bitch. And Zapazoo. I just realized I should probably move that. Hold up. Because I'm not using the dono goals right now, right? So the socials notification, I can. Oh, nope. Z. Ah. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait a second. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what. Why is my chat box all the way up there? What the fuck happened? Weird ass, but okay. Alright, hold up. And then lock that in place so we don't lose that. Unlock that, and then now we take the socials notification and then we drag it over here, I think. Can it move so that I can see it? Yeah. Hey, that's fine. I think that's better that way. What just got moved earlier, though? Stream alerts is right fine where it is. Let's just lock everything in. We'll figure out what I might have fucked up on my OBS later. I think. We'll figure it out. But Butterbro, Juno, hope you are both doing really goody. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Haven't really been super on Genshin in a while. Phase trials. Wow. New event. Wow. Oh, we're still on the Feast of Departed Warriors. And I've done all the other event stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah. God, she's so cute. And gotta lead with a stretch. Ooh. Ooh. Wah! Full stretch to start her off. Let's go! But how's everyone's Mondays going? Hope everyone's doing alrighty. Hope everyone's taking care of themselves. Yeah. What's up, what's up? Alright. And Juno, you cute little fucker. You want some bully too, you sumbitch? Little shit. Do you fucking remember? Cute rat. Motherfucker. Little shit. That I love you, bitch. And I never gonna stop loving you. A bitch. Just finished up a drawing and some stuff. Noisy. Noisy. That's what we like to hear, gamer. How goes Butterbro's artistic adventures, eh? And Gibby, hi, scared. I'm cross. No, but jokes aside, what's up, man? What's wrong? Blink twice if you're in trouble. I might have turned my Kaching into an absolute monster. That sounds like a personal problem. All right. Sounds like a you problem, my guy. Put Alhatham's weapon on my level 90 Kaching. Somehow got her 60-30. Oh shit. Hopefully the numbers come out well because she doesn't have any personal EM scaling, but
no touching.
But she got good numbers. All things considered. So hopefully that turns out well.
What you got, hammer?
Born of ice and frost. Flame.
Suffocate.
He's alive. Do your worst. No touching.
Another charge.
Another test subject.
I wasn't done.
Next on the agenda.
Wrong Tessa. Not 60-30, 60 and 300. No, I'm aware. I'm aware. But the Zabazul. Hopefully the numbers come out well, right? But I believe Al-Haytham's weapon also does EM scaling. And, Kaching is not exactly known for her EM scaling. Which is why I was saying, hopefully it turns out well, because, you know, you still got the rest of the numbers that I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine, but, like, never know. Tainari doesn't really apply a lot of off-field Dendro. I don't really know, actually, if that'll work that well with Tainari. If you had Nahida, 100%. But, I'm not quite so sure about Tainari there. Dumbass balloons! Start moving, bitch. I hate these dumbass balloon quests, man. They're so dumb. The Kazuha is great. I just don't know if Tainari's gonna help you there. It's either Dendro MC, Tainari, Kale, or Kave. I think that Dendro MC, as well as Kale, both would be better. Specifically Dendro MC, especially if you build enough energy recharge so you can put down his ult field significantly fast enough. I would argue Dendro MC over Tainari, unless your Tainari is there to also be sub DPS. That's just my personal opinion, right? Why does a fucking Inazuma quest force you to go to Liwa just to do? That still doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. Why? God Kaching, Dendro MC, Kazo, and somebody else? Yeah. You might even want to fit Yao Yao in there if you've got a built Yao Yao, because she'll apply a little bit more Dendro. And she applies Dendro off-field. And can also heal. Although, when you need to, like, heal, you're gonna have to run your girl on-field. So that might be a bit of a downside to consider. Meanwhile, if you happen to have Baiju, then that's shielding and healing, so you don't need to worry about that. So that's also great, because it's a bunch of off-field Dendro. That's all that I can think of. You don't want water. You don't want Hydro, because then you'll enter Hyper Bloom, and then your crit values will mean nothing. You want to stay Aggravate, right? But, Zamb. Not a lot of Dendro healers right now. I guess you could run Kiara and have some Dendro shielding, but she requires very specific shield uptime. So, that might, you know, not be the best suggestion either, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. I can't think of anybody else that would help you specifically, though. Under the specific circumstances you've been. Have you ever had it so you accidentally hyper-bloomed yourself? Yes. Because if you know, if Dendro cores get formed and if an enemy Electro hits it, it will hyper-bloom hyper-home on you.
This
I have been hyper-bloomed by the enemy. Yes, that is a thing that can happen. Because the enemies can hyper-bloom your blooms. So that's like a thing that you like actually have to fear. It is technically a legitimate concern.
If you ever
Alright. And let's do our... Oh, I never claimed my daily commissions like a fucking moron. Alright, hold up. We can do that. We can do that. We can do that. Let go. Ba 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 ba. I'm gonna need healing. It's really funny because it happened to me recently. It just one-shot the character that I was currently in. Oh god. Yeah, no. It happens. It like legitimately happens. And it's kind of scary when it happens. Because you know you can't dodge that shit. I mean, you could try to iframe it. It's not impossible to pull off the iframe on it. But like, the odds of you actually pulling off that iframe dodge is like kind of low, right? It is a little difficult. All right. This team's a little scuffed, but still for the friendship. Still contemplating whether I should return to Genshin and finish Sumeru stuff in time for Fontaine, in lieu of the leaks I saw, or focus on Star Rail. I mean, that comes down to, like, personal preference at that point, really. Because before Fontaine, we're gonna get Golden Apple Archipelago, right? And this time, the GAA will probably be based around underwater stuff. Because it looks like in Fontaine, we're gonna be able to go underwater.
Blaze over.
Right?
Born of ice and...
We shall prevail. You're dead meat. Let's get it on.
Express delivery. Ah!
Flee.
At least that's what it looks like right now, you know?
That's that.
Yield.
On one hand, Genshin. On the other hand, my wall will be less stressed with one less gacha instead of two, right?
No touching.
Genuinely fast, dude.
Buckle up. Yield.
Born of ice and frost.
Like, for me, I'm in that situation where I'm not really spending money on Genshin right now, though. That's the only reason I can justify a lot of the stuff.
Look alive. Do your worst.
So it's not too bad because I'm not really spending money on Genshin.
No touching.
Buckle up. Ha.
For Rex Lapis.
Debating on Goro gets American citizenship, also known as Goro Burr. What? What does that mean?
Flee.
I'm so curious. What does that mean?
Access denied.
Do your work.
Coming through.
Let's get it on.
I have so many questions and none of it's being resolved right now.
Born of ice and...
Flee. Gloves off.
Machine Gun Goro? Oh.
Access denied.
I see. So Fizz Goro. I'm gonna be real. I'm kind of falling out with Genshin. No, I feel that. Like I'm always in a falling in love, falling out of love with mood with Genshin. Like, don't get me wrong. It's still my favorite game. I'm just a huge sucker for open world. But Tears of the Kingdom exists right now, and that's scratching all the open world itch that I have at the moment. So I don't feel like I'm Tyler. Yafu, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing goody. Also, fuck you.
Sign here, please.
Grant us your blessing. Look alive. Hi.
Born of ice and frost. All hail.
Little rat.
Buckle up. Ha.
What? Why the fuck are you over here, man? You bastard.
Ha. Do your worst. You asked for it.
This some bitch.
Yield. Service with a smile. No touching.
Perish. Alright. You know I was gonna... Why? But why, though? What purpose does it have? It serves zero purpose. The Wanderer's life is like that of a summer's ant. The Wanderer should go kill himself now. Alright. Hold up. We've come to the classic kill
Born
Shinji
of
spot.
ice and frost.
Why am I not
Behind
healing?
schedule.
Nahida, please, baby girl. Why? If you hear Goro flick the switch on his machine gun bow, you better run for the damn hills. He went from single to full auto fire mode. Good God. Does he even have, like, good auto attack values for Fizz Goro?
Are you sure it has to be?
Are you sure it has to be me? Yes, motherfucker. Perish. So that's 3 Shinji deaths.
The price for my sins.
Gator's eating good tonight. Got that Asian animal femme bussy, Asian animal femme bussy, baby.
Search for it.
Now that's a prime cut of meat right there.
Everything was futile.
If you are 5 level 90 rust on top of Yunjin and Ben, I mean, okay, look. Anything can be good under that circumstance. I'm asking, like, actual auto values. What are his actual auto values, and how do they compare to other normal attackers?
Falling into the abyss.
That's the important question. So that was 2. Was that 2 or 3? I think that was 3, but let's just do one more just to be safe.
Everything was futile.
Alright. Alright. Just to be safe. It's my only goal right now, though. I have a C5 bet at the moment. Only 1 more to go. Good gravy.
Time to get down to business.
Good gravy. My question is for Fontaine, right? Is Fontaine gonna come out with their own craftables? They better. Because Inazuma had their own craftables. Like, every region has had their own craftable weapons. So Fontaine should have their own craftables too. But are they gonna require the new Midlander series? It's kind of weird that even Inazuma uses the Northlander. You'd think that the Inazuma would have used Eastlander or something, but no, they're considered North. Which is confusing. I mean, entirely honest. I am confuzzled.
Let it be known that divinity is mine.
Whatever, bro.
Look alive.
Sure.
Flee. Hear my prayer.
Insignificant past.
For power.
Alright, Deha, here we go. Melt Deha time. Wow, that did no damage.
You cannot defy me, mortal!
I have her signature weapon, by the way.
Coming through.
Buckle up. Grant us your blessing.
At my
Access
command,
denied.
you shall fall.
Anyway, how the shrimp fox? I'm doing alright. Doing okay. Relaxing, taking care of my weekly. Just vibing. The one fight that Paimon has ever helped in any manner. Genuinely, truly the one time Paimon has ever helped you. Unironically.
I am the
Yeah,
all-knowing
bite his fucking
God.
ankle. Ow.
Burn to oblivion.
Let's get it on.
Yeah, yeet. Pew.
You asked for it.
Kneel.
That didn't exactly work as intended. Pew. Are you kidding me? At least that hit him.
Impressive. Pin them down.
Ow.
Coming through.
All right.
Cruel world.
Service with a smile. Ah!
Okay. This seems a lot better for this specific portion. Pew! Right in the pee-pee.
Not possible.
Yeah, if only the rock fell on Paimon, not us, right?
No touching. This is long overdue. Express delivery. Step.
We shall prevail. Buckle up. Gloves off.
Born of ice and frost.
I was destined for more.
That worked out. Perish, Shinji! Get in the fucking robot. Where you goddamn belong. You little rat. We got his ball gag. We got a shitty hat. We got nothing of value. Wow! Absolutely nothing. I love it. Great. Thanks. I also hate that Genshin has like 3 weekly boss drops. Star Rail has 1. Star Rail's like, yeah, just beat the boss. You don't need to worry about additional weekly boss RNG. Fuck that. The quality of life. Yet. Shut up. Shut up. Don't curse Star Rail like that. Don't you do it, man. That was easy. Why do they even need to have that target reticle UI? Like, let players piece that together. It's so easy. Alright, there's our 3 weekly bosses. He's straight up a Pokemon. He's so pretty, though. Dvalin is honestly one of the prettiest dragons I've ever seen in a video game. Genuinely, his design is absolutely top tier, and I will fight anybody. Alright? Unironically, I actually think his design is top tier. We got 3 condensed. We do need to spend a transient resin no matter what, because it's gonna expire Monday if we're not careful. And we can condense 2 more resin. We can just dump it into artifacts, I guess. Looks kind of like a Lugia, like a fairy Lugia. It looks like a fairy type version of Lugia. It's like a fairy dragon. It's fucking awesome. Like, it's just great. Like, he's just got great design. I fucking love her! She really is cuter than she has any right to be. Quest from Glory, Manly Jack, and Brooke. I just want her to meow with every jump. Like a fox we all love? No, you. Alright, what did you need, Glory? You needed some dandelion seeds? Here you are. I'm a little low on them, but, I also don't really need them for anything, so it's fine. And then it was fucking dumbass Manly Jack. Who I believe his whole gimmick is that he's like the least manly person in all the realms or whatever bullshit. Bro, yahoo. How you doing, cute bitch? Monster grilled fish. I own like 20 of them. Glory hole, JK. I mean, look, all I'm saying is that, you know, the Glory is blind. And there's no way for her to not know that you're not Godwin, you know? And if Godwin's gonna be sitting outside of the city instead of coming back home to his blind GF, look, I'll do a little bit of roleplay, alright? Somebody's gotta make sure Glory gets some exercise in, alright? Somebody's gotta make sure Glory's okay, alright? That's why we've been checking in on her regularly, you know? You know, we're taking care of her. Because Godwin won't, little rat. I actually legitimately hate Godwin. Like, unironically, I legitimately just hate Godwin. Like, he's right outside the city. Tell her that, like, you know, you changed your mind, or, like, you got sent back home early, or, like, something. Like, why? Or, like, after Liwa, you know, some adjustments were changed, or whatever. Like, fucking, Jean is a really good person. She'll help you make up some excuses so that it's, like, not weird, right? Like, it'll work! Just fucking do it! Am I running out of Chimkey? Oh, I'm running out of Chimkey. Oh, that's why I stopped making the chicken burgers. It cost me 4 chicken every single time. Okay, well, I have more than enough for now. I just haven't had a reason to explore, like, the overworld properly, so I've just been running out of chicken constantly. Shit. Time to go ask Timmy. Hey, Timmy. So, how tasty your friends are? Know how tasty your friends are? No, your friends are tasty, right? Oh, Timmy. Let's say it's day 19th of June. Where the fuck are the Prime Wings? Oh my god, yeah. I still haven't got my Prime Wings either. We're supposed to have them already. Like, they're supposed to be here. Where are they? Where are our Prime Wings? Has anybody actually gotten them? If you got teleported to the movie Chicken Run, what would you do? I've never heard of Chicken Run. What is Chicken Run? What the hell is that movie about? Because I don't know what that is. Do we even have the wings in-game yet? No! Oh, okay. The reason we haven't gotten them is that they haven't even put the wings in-game yet. They haven't even put the wings in-game yet. That's why. That's the reason. Invuln to Hydro. That's fine. I see. I see. Naruhodo.
We're way behind schedule.
Thanks for... That fucking toucan's minding his own goddamn business and I fucking murdered him. He was minding his own goddamn business. His own Venus. I killed him. Are you the one? Did you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up? And Joseph, mwah, Yahoo! How you doing, cutie? Hope you're doing goody. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I need these fungal spores. Y'all need to give me your fungi. Your fungi. Fungi. They said sometime in June they give them before the 30th for some whatever reason. And we still haven't gotten it yet for whatever reason.
Do your worst. Let's get it on. Ha!
Born of ice and frost.
It is a little strange that we still haven't gotten it, but they haven't even put it in the game yet. So there's probably a specific reason for it. It might even be that they're waiting for the next patch. It might even be that they're waiting for the next patch to give it to us then. It might be a 3.8 thing. Dude, we have 50 pulls saved up right now. I feel pretty good. I'm so jealous of my Genshin resources though in Star Rail because I have so much resources in fucking in Genshin.
We're way behind schedule.
Plus, like, in Genshin, I don't feel the need to do resin top-ups anymore. I'm just kind of letting everything come in really casually. Although, once we get to Fontaine, I'll probably burn a shit ton of my my transient resin though. Transient? My fuel resin. I already don't remember what they're fucking called. Fragile. Yeah. I'm gonna burn a shit ton of Fragile once Fontaine comes out. Because we have Guarantee, and, I don't know about any Fontaine characters at the moment, but all I know is that I know I want the Fontaine Archon, right? That's kind of all I care about at the moment. So, I'm gonna get the Archon Guarantee, I'm gonna pull for, I'm gonna pull for that, and then we're just gonna build her up, and then we're gonna get her full relic up immediately. We're gonna double cheek her, all right? We're gonna get her double cheeked up. Please tell me you're not immune to cryo. I realized I didn't even check what your bounty request was. Okay. Takes increased bow. Oh, let's go.
Buckle up. Access denied.
Increased bow damage. Let's go. Nice and easy. Yeah, I'm absolutely getting the Hydra Archon. Although, I've heard rumors, none of it's confirmed, but rumors that Eula's coming out 3.8, finally. And if she do, I'm gonna get her weapon. For fuck's sake, I still have my first, my first $100 top-up. So I'm just gonna do that, right? I'm going for the weapon. Praise that I get it. Because Eula deserves it, alright? Increase Dendro damage and Geo. Yeah, we're just talking about future sight. Yeah. We're talking about theoreticals, you know? I mean, I don't even think it's a leak to say that the Hydro Archon's going to come out because, bruh, why wouldn't she? Right? It's more of an issue about the other stuff.
Grant us your blessing. Let's get it on.
Born of ice and frost.
Who Omega Lol? Eula, you mean the end user license agreement's about to come out soon? Didn't they share concept art recently of some current characters? I don't know if they shared it or it was released for other reasons.
We're way behind.
Look alive. Yield.
Why are you so tanky, man? I'm thinking about PSO 2. Zamb. Delicious. Ground pound. Alright. Give me my bounties, and we're done. Gonna be honest, I don't feel pressure to spend my money on the battle pass this patch. So I'm not gonna stress it, I think. I'm almost maxed out on the battle pass though. We did do the cooking already. Furnishings, forge. Oh, my ore. My ore. Did I condense my resin? Yes, I did. Give me my ore, whore. Hora, hora, hora. Give me my ora. It's honestly put me in a good mood for ideas on Tiger Fox Girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, gamer. Some ore. Pretty good way there. I think tomorrow's Battle Pass dailies will be enough to more or less get me to BP 50, which is great because we'll get another single pull out of that. I'm not really interested in doing too much about it, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. All right, and we'll dump all of our 5 condensed in the Dendro domain, and hope we can get a 4-piece set for Tomi. The Super Sumo has 6 dailies you need to do for an achievement. Some of them have 3 to 4 versions you have to do to get the next quest in the chain. Oh god. What a fucking pain in the ass, dude.
Let's get it up.
Red delivered. No touching. Blaze over.
We shall prove your dead meat.
What is that stagger value?
Access denied.
Now you're testing my patience, Will.
Do your worst. Buckle up.
Born of ice and frost.
Alright. You know, there's a difference between a Liger and a Tygon. They're both Lion-Tiger hybrids, but they're different. How the fuck are they different? This isn't like Pokemon Infinite Fusion, where there's a top half and a bottom half of the fusion. How are they different, actually? It's probably just more of the same animal crossbreed, but you just have a lot more variance than people give it credit for. Honestly, that's probably what it is.
Here, please. Access denied.
Book alive! You asked for it.
I'm dead. Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
Yeah, you want to know what else gives that
Do your worst.
feeling? The reality that you can just get, you know, you want to know what else does that? It's called genetic variance. It's like when, you know, like an Asian, you know, like an Asian and a Caucasian gets together, and sometimes you get very pretty, very Caucasian looking babies, and sometimes they still look kind of Asian, which is a little weird. It's called genetic variance. It's like dog breeds. Dog breeds don't exist. People made them the fuck up. That's not real. Dog breeds aren't a real thing.
Let's get it on! Hear my prayer! Yield!
Coming through. Access denied.
Gloves off!
It's genuinely not even a real thing.
Now you're testing my patience.
Book alive!
I'm dead. Born of ice and frost.
Regret.
Why did she run past my ass all the way over there? Yeah, it's the same animal. It's like saying two white people on separate human species because they look different. Yeah. That's... For real, though. Like, genuinely. What did I just... What have I just witnessed? Alright, well, that's an EM hat. It's on piece. Not a great EM hat, but it's on piece, I guess. Okay, so we have one EM hat. I got a really good crit rate hat with crit damage. Oh, that's also a good crit rate hat with crit damage. I'm not really in the habit of locking things because I'm lazy, but like that's pretty baller. That's pretty baller. God, when they release Fontaine, oh, attack percent, nice. When they release Fontaine, they better do that thing where they're like, yeah, okay, so you know that thing that Star Rail lets you do, where you can re-roll into every single artifact that exists? Yeah, we're gonna let you do that too. They better do that in Genshin when Fontaine comes out. Holy shit. I have so many artifacts that I want, but I'll never be able to artifact Strongbox reroll. Because I can't, physically. Worst fusions are any Miltank fusions? Dude, Miltank fusions get, like, creepy fetishes, man. I wish they weren't so goddamn creepy. Because, like, Miltank's a dumb-looking Pokemon, but he's a fine enough Pokemon, you know? You can have a good Miltank fusion. But no, every Miltank fusion, they go out of their way to make edited and make it look really creepy somehow. Look at you, Venusaur. Ugh. Yeah. They're too focused on the goddamn udders, and it's creepy.
You
Access
are not
denied.
welcome.
Let's get it on!
Service with a smoke.
We shall prevail!
Blaze over.
You're dead meat!
I will say, though, that I realized the one thing that's inexcusable about Deha. Freeze. If you get frozen, you have to spam the space button. If you're in your ult while you get frozen and you have to spam the space button, you're just gonna lose your ult. That is something that I experienced inside this dungeon specifically. And I goddamn hate it. actually inexcusable. How could they do that to our girl, man? Actually nonsense. Does she get the cold shoulder? Yeah, Mihoyo's absolutely giving her the cold shoulder.
Hear my prayer. Pin them down.
Born of ice and frost. I'm getting sick of this game.
Gloves off.
Now you're testing my patience.
Look alive.
Access denied.
Flee.
Meet again.
Weirdly, Deha and Candace are kind of okay together. It's almost like... Huh? Oh. Nah. Yeah, but like I think they're meant to be paired together. All right. And I think that's all for this half, right? Cuz like, are you okay? Yeah, no, everything's fine. I thought I was going to have to help move some shit, but no. It's all good. Wait. Oh my god. You're right by a teleport point. How did I miss you? That's right by 20k. Wow. It wasn't even like a small amount. It was 20k. You know what? That's what Kiara's for, right?
Like a lamb to the slaughter.
Do your worst.
Born of ice and frost.
How do you fire that thing like it's a machine gun? I don't understand. Also, you're stuck.
Yield. Buckle up.
The thing is, the funniest thing is like right below the Eremites, right? Imagine living in a world where you can just get 20 grand out of some fucking rocks. Imagine living in a world where you can literally get 20 grand out of some fucking rocks and you
Let's get it on.
miss it. And you're just camping above it.
Too easy.
Born of ice and frost. I'm getting sick of this game.
Need more. Take that. Take my leave.
Every time I fight the Dancer Eremites, though, I feel bad. I genuinely feel bad. Because of the world quest. Because we've done a world quest where... Oh, I'm sorry.
No touching.
You are alive. Not anymore. No wonder they're hostile. I don't know if that's the reason that they're hostile. I don't... Chest? Look, I know I left content for myself in the Sumer overworld, but this is... Really? I thought I actually combed over this. And Cozy... Mwah, Yahoo, how you doing? Oh! Candace is max friendship now. I, unfortunately, no longer need to carry her in my party. I'm a little sad to see her go. I'm actually a little sad to see her go. You should check the group chat. Ayo. Why? What am I missing? Isn't, wasn't, what? I'm sorry. Wait. Isn't, wasn't, croissant. Ah, croissant. I get it. I get it. No, I can't pin it. We have too many pins. Is there something we can unpin? Is there something that can be unpinned? One of my something from my old hacked account that we can't even properly access anymore. Pin it. There we go. Here, open link. Is, isn't, was, wasn't, cross, croissant. That's way better than it should be. Way better than it should be. Look, guys, almost 1 hour of Genshin. Wow.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Wow, that's possible?
Stabilize.
Shine down.
Oh,
You can't run.
I heard the shattering of me just breaking their pottery. Their water and shit was probably in there. And Izzy, adorable little fuck, little cute bitch, little shit. You fucking remember you little rat, that I love you, bitch. And I never gonna stop loving you. A bitch.
Judgment.
Ooh. Casual 56k.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
Casual 56k for no reason. Usually in like 20 minutes you're done? Yes, because I had all my weeklies and shit. That is a sad reality of Genshin, is that it's usually gone like that. And yeah, that was the only chest in the area.
More speed.
The only chest in the area. Shit, bruh. Shit, bruh. Well, nothing else here for me. I might as well kill time for like 3 minutes to reach that hour point, just because.
Stabilize.
Why? Just because.
Shiver.
Shudder.
Because we can.
Crush.
We'll just kill a couple things, run around a little bit, spam the chest finder and get nothing. You know? Yay. Cool blue woman. Hey, what's up, Bryn? How you doing? Yeah, this is Eula. She's got the biggest slappy in all of Genshin Impact. Look at that ass. Zam. Yeah, she got dumpy.
Solidify.
You can't run. Yeah. There is no escape.
She also hasn't ever gotten a rerun. Somehow. It's been over a year since her release. It's been more than a year since her release. She's the only character that hasn't gotten a rerun since she's released. She's got nothing on my main character in Skyrim. What do you... Bruh. Tuna fish salad, even though it's garbage food? I'm sorry, you take that back. What's wrong with tuna fish salad?
More speed.
The one in December was her release? Like, way back when, yeah. I don't think Eula's ever gotten a rerun. I could be wrong, but... Oh, material...
Gather.
Excuse me, good sir.
Illusion shattered.
Did I ask? Thanks for your meat. Well, here's an R&R, I guess. Where is that? I just realized I haven't really been hunting Aranara, but I found it, so I should open up the interactive map despite not having taken... God, reload page, please. It's taking forever. Alright, where is the Aranara? Fucking hell. What a waste of my goddamn time, these dumbass Aranara looking ass. Where are the Aranara markers even? Mineral local specialties, collection, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Monsters. Fish, animal. Where the Aranara on this list? Hold up, wait a second. Uh-oh. Okay, that's chess puzzles. That doesn't count. I'm looking for Aranara. I want to... Oh, I already have the Aranara thing active. Okay. That helps. Marcus found. Alright. She had a rerun right before I started playing? Oh, so, okay, so she's had, like, one rerun then. I just didn't have the means to, I just didn't have the means to pull for her weapon back then. Nor did I, like, nor do I feel like I need to, right? It's one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, it's nice if I can do it, but, like, it's definitely not necessary. But, like, I'm at that point in Genshin where I just don't need anything anymore. So it's like... Oh, I gotta hit this motherfucker with Dendro. Hit him with that cat girl Riz, gamer.
Coming through.
Shit, wait. I wanna play this game, it feels like it would suck my wallet dry. Sometimes it really do be like that. Yeah, I mean, you also, like, yeah. Honestly, being forced to build another Serpent Spine is its own fucking problematic pain in the ass, too. I feel like there's another one... Why is Kiara so adorable? Spider cat, does whatever a spider cat does. Alright. Should be an Aranara around here somewhere. There he is. What do you need? What do you mean I'm in combat? Yeah, sure they're shooting at me, but they can't reach me. They can't even see me. Tell me I'm out of combat already. Come on, video game. Go away. Okay, lost aggro. Oh no, we're gonna play some dumb mini games. Alright, let's do this. Oh. 2 purple, 3 green, 1 animo. 3 dendro, 1 animo. Okay. 3 dendro. Hey! Comes with a bonus chest.
I've never seen half the stuff in here before.
God, why is Kiara so cute? I don't understand. This is illegal. This is illegal, man. Oh, this one's underground. So is this. So to the there should be a house somewhere below to the west here. Somewhere that way. Probably late for this, but have you seen the news about Blizzard doing another fucky wucky on Overwatch 2? Surprising no one. I've literally been telling people to not bother with Overwatch 2 forever. But no one ever listens to Cross. Nope. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not the game's fault what the devs are like and what they're doing. But if there's such, like, the devs have such a huge problem, right? Like, why are you even attempting to even support the game at all? Like, I can't get behind the logic of it. They removed PvE, but adding it back in as paid DLC. Yup, and they're gonna do it per chapter. And they're gonna do it because fucking dumbass fanboys are gonna just pay for it. And content creators are gonna do it for the content because it's content. And for them, it's a tax write-off. But seeing content creators do it is gonna get general populace people do it as well. And they know there's money in it. They don't care about the morality. They don't care about dignity. They've never cared about that shit. Not once have they ever cared about that stuff. Yeah, and yeah, their selling point for Overwatch 2 was the PvE, but, you know, surprise, surprise, surprising no one, they never cared. It was a way to repackage the payment model of the game to make more money, and then now you don't even get the PvE that they promised because you have to pay for it. And that's the way it is. So, you know, because fuck you, right?
Welcome.
Oh, did I just come across y'all fucking? I'm sorry. Here, I'll make your ends quick. Y'all was fucking.
How regretful.
Diablo 4 is a little fun, but that's the last... Yeah, you're gonna say that, and then Diablo 5 is gonna come out. And honestly, people are gonna get back into it again. It's just gonna happen. They have strong franchises that people have really fond memories of. You'll never really truly stop. As long as they don't fuck up the franchise. Who needs Blizzard anyway? Gundam Evo replaces Overwatch. Grim Dawn replaces Diablo. Final Fantasy 14 replaces WoW. Yeah. Honestly, though, like, for real. Facts. Windsong Lyre, Vintage Lyre. Ah, why? G7! I've done nothing wrong! Slut? Yes. How'd you know? How'd you guess? Mark that as found. Alright. That's all the Aranara hunting that I can bring myself to do right now. 1 second though. Social notification. I want to bring that back below the VTuber model. Because right now that's above the VTuber model for some reason. How's that above the... Yeah, how's that above the VTuber model? That doesn't make any sense. Model's all the way up here, but... Oh, my ears are above it. Never mind. I'm stupid. Never mind. Never mind. I'm dumb. It is I. How you doing, G7? How's the cutest bitch of all time? It's gone the way of Call of Duty for me. Unless there's an absolute outlier that's dead to me. Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of more or less the same situation for Blizzard for me. Like, low-key, if I want to play Diablo 4, and I really don't care about Diablo 4, If I wanted to play Diablo 4, you know, yar har, am I right? Yar har, yo ho fiddledy tee. Something something sea shanty. Just waiting for them to inevitably fuck up Diablo 4 so I can uninstall it and be done with Blizzard for good, right? And the thing is that, like, I want to say, like, oh, Diablo's stinky, but, like, I've never actually played a Diablo game properly. And I've played Path of Exile, at least the beginning parts of it. It's too gritty aesthetically for me to be, like, really interested in it. I don't need things to be flashy, but I do need things to not look ugly. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, Diablo's always looked kind of ugly. I've never really been a big fan of the Diablo art style. Not that I think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's fine. But I've seen a lot more appealing, gritty art styles, right? I've seen gritty art styles done way more appealing than Diablo has ever done it. So I've never understood the appeal of Diablo, personally. I have the uncommon flex of never having played anything from Blizzard. Good. G7's the real winner out of all of us. G7's the real winner out of all of us, man. Always has been, though. Like, let's be honest. G7 has always been the best of us. Alright. And I think that's it for Genshin. Do you still play Pokemon Cross? I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's, haven't had a Pokemon game that I've wanted to play. I played Arceus when it came out. Arceus was great. Arceus was really good. But that was kind of it for me. That's the last Pokemon game that appealed to me in any manner whatsoever. Alright. We're gonna change to Star Raider. Pew 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 pew. Alright. And I can pause the music now. Hey. I've been on the fuck Blizzard train since day one, even before the whole controversies, and as usual, I'm right. That was me with WoW. Tried getting into it ages ago, but the art style made my eyes bleed. Okay, look. As a Korean, I've played StarCraft. As a Korean, I've been into StarCraft. I've never understood anyone's interest in WoW ever. I played WoW, like, I played WoW, and nothing about WoW was interesting. I mean, well, like, I played WoW because there was nothing else that I could have done as a kid that was, like, free back then. But, like, no, not WoW, but Warcraft. I played Warcraft, and Warcraft wasn't fun like StarCraft was fun. StarCraft was fun. Warcraft was never fun for me. I never understood the appeal of Warcraft. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Also, I want to leave more of the overworld grind for off-stream stuff, but I do some of the, I said doo-doo, haha, funny, period missions? Lab assistance? Wait, new event today? New event today? New event today, chat. Let's go. Lab assistance in position. Ooh, new event today. Let's go. Let's go. Claim all. Battle Pass 42. Claim all. New event. Let's go. Actually, until we do the, until we do the weekly bosses, though, let's get the chill music on. The devs have already shown up signs of fucking up Diablo 4 by nerfing the EXP gain in the most popular leveling dungeon after basically all the streamers did their leveling. Fucked up new players because now it takes forever to catch up. Okay, but like, isn't Diablo like a single player / cooperative experience? Is Diablo online multiplayer? Diablo's not an MMO, is it? Surprise, new event. Diablo 4 is. Diablo 4 is an MMO? Ew. Okay, yeah. don't touch that shit. That's, look. You already know that they fucked up Warcraft. You already know they fucked up World of Warcraft. They're just gonna fuck that up too. Don't buy into it at all. Don't buy into it. You know they're just gonna fuck it up.
You're not going anywhere.
Nap time.
Blizzard has never known game balance. All right. It's surprisingly not bad. That's what they said about WoW.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
It's almost like when it was in its classic state, it was good in the beginning, but it's gonna go all downhill real fast. It's gonna go downhill real fast. I'm just pointing it out now. You know it's coming. Don't even waste your time at that point then. It's not even like an inevitably. It's guaranteed. Yeah. Well, actually, inevitability. You know, inevitability is guaranteed, but like, it's just gonna happen. PvP might only be in certain specified areas, but you can't turn PvP off. And one of those PvP areas is probably necessary for fucking progression. So you're gonna have like the sweaty neckbeards that don't have time to do anything else except just camp like a fucking part of the map their entire careers. And then they'll have bots that do the same thing. Because I'm sure that there's gonna be some sort of material gain for doing so. The inevitability is real, man.
Time for a fun.
It is. Why is Tingyan so pretty, man? What the fuck? Rise, penis! Alright. My Susheng's doing, like, pretty good damage. Also, everyone's level 72 now. Or just be me wandering around and then just enter a PvP zone by accident. Yeah. Alright. Also, I haven't claimed the fuel yet. But, like, I want to point out, everyone's like, hey, yo, Silverwolf got us 10 fuel. Technically, the IPC gave us the 10 fuel. Because Silverwolf hacked them. Technically, it's the IPC. But if Silverwolf can keep hacking the IPC, look, we can get more fuel, alright? That's all I'm saying. If she can keep hacking the IPC, we can keep getting more 10 fuel at a time. Alright? Zam, let's go. Thank you, based Silverwolf. Yeah, that 10 fuel is kind of huge. The only reason I gave two shits is that local co-op turns out it's only for consoles. Thank God they still have local co-op, though. Also, Wave, Miss Cross, we're planning on going on a picnic this week. You want to come with us? Yes, please. With the baby? By the way, I want to make a picnic checklist. Miss Cross, what do you think we need to bring? Mr. Svarog, how about your favorite drinks? Oh yeah, I'll need to pack some machine oils. I brought a new brand of machine oil yesterday. Might as well have a little robot try it. I'll help carry some stuff. Yeah. Thank you. Heart emoji. Oh, Claw's adorable. Silverwolf, add me. Made a spot on my friends list for you. No, you add me. Click to add cancel across this friend. Oh, wait. Never mind. Someone got to it first. Wait. Is this a send to all? I was looking forward to it. No. I don't have the time. Anyway, I'll let you know when I have a spot. Best to do it face to face then. By the way, don't forget to check out my assist character. I rocked. For a second, I thought Clara drank motor oil. I was very concerned. I mean, yeah, she needs to drink all that motor. She needs to drink all that motor oil to run around barefoot. All right, it numbs the pain. It numbs the pain for her running around barefoot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm also not ashamed to admit that I've already done all the simulated universe this morning. It just took 2 runs. Alright? It just took 2 runs on auto. Which also means that we have a single ticket on the standard. Jaboom. And it's nothing. Zamb. Alright. Lab assistance. So what's the deal with this one?
Time to log off. I mean, head back.
Level 2 implement researcher. Also, the girl is 2 years old. Look at her, she's tiny. Liars are unforgivable, even death can't redeem them. When finished reporting this report, suggest you wait, Capote. Oh, you are one of Mr. Capote's biggest fans. Never wronged you, don't give me a title that brings bad luck. It's all over. Once I stop being his fan, please show me some respect. So I heard you were looking for me. Yes, others say that when in trouble, look for Cross. So I thought I'd give it a try, even though I didn't know what to expect. Of course, you'll be rewarded when you help me with this task. I just don't know if you're up to it. With the right rewards, no mission is impossible. You talk big, but don't underestimate the difficulty of my assignment. On the space station, performance reviews require a quarterly summary of research projects. A lot of stuff has happened recently, and I'm a bit nervous about my research report. So your mission is to assist me in completing multiple projects efficiently and safely during this time and compile them into reports. Kids smarter than most Americans? That's a very low bar. Don't worry, you just need to collect experimental samples and supplies for me. Just leave the rest of the research work to me. As that being said, let's get down to brass tacks. The first round of experiments revolves Void Ranger Trampolines and Antimatter Legions. The research title will be named Brief Analysis on the Force Distribution of Quadruped Trampolines. In addition to getting some sample and trampolines, you also need to collect some metal, the exact... Oh. So do you just get shit for free? Oh, so you're supposed to go and kill a thing so that you have the mats to submit it into her. So this little girl is effectively less drippy, what's his name? The one that you turn all that shit into for, the merchant man in Genshin. Fuck, I already forgot his name. Who's the guy that with the... Lieben, yeah. So she's leaving. But I need those mats. I mean, the thing is that it's like... Ideally, it's, pretty low cost. In most cases, equally distribute the weight to 4 legs. Occasionally shift their weight to their hind legs and cross their front legs. In a similar very reason to how humans cross our own legs. That should be it. Here are your rewards. Do you know what this all-good potion does? Try it out yourself. The researchers agree that the liquid is harmless, but don't come to blame me if anything's wrong. And everything's a countdown. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days. So it's every day for the rest of the week, but you could probably let it go all the way to the end and unlock everything all at once. In theory. Some are research notes, some are for today's report, some are for future research goals. They're all rough and a little bit messy, so just go over it. Don't bother asking me if you can't understand. I haven't figured it all out yet myself. Being chewing. Alright. Also, I don't know... as you might see from my 98 fucking golden crowns right now, I don't know if I'm actually gonna, like, build Yukong fully, but I do want to get her to 70 out of 80 maybe, just to see how I can use her. Hopefully she's good, but it feels like she's going to require like a double DPS setup to really maximize her gains. Either way, I'm pre-farming a little bit. Su Sheng's mom playable when? Su Sheng's mom has got it going on, dude. Su Sheng's mom has got it going on. I'm also gonna... I'm also thinking that I'm gonna save my Herdabons, because I realize that relatively soon, we're gonna start getting new characters for other classes. Like you know, in 1.2, we're, you know, judging from the drip marketing, we're probably getting Kafka and Blade, right? Blade's one thing. We have the he'll probably be Destruction like the beta, And so, you know, we already have a path of destruction. But it wouldn't surprise me if they released a 5-star, you know, Herdanility cone or something, right? Or it might also just be possible that every time an expansion comes out, so we get a new world, we get one, right? Because texture of memories is clearly like Belobog. This is like the Belobog thing. On the fall of an Aeon seems to be the Herda space station / just Trailblaze in general, and alluding to Nanook, right? And then you have cruising the Stellar Sea, which is supposed to represent the Lufo. So I think it's very possible that we're gonna get a new Herdabond every new planet. At least that's a pet theory of mine. I have nothing to confirm that, right? And Azrael, Yahoo, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the folly. So I realized that I should probably start saving up my Herdabond just in case. Because like I mean we're just talking about single pull tickets anyway, so it's like might as well. All good potion, same as it has the same value as a sugar-free energy drink. Surprise side effect by the Department of Implements Arts experiments. Research has proven it to be harmless to humans. Most researchers indicate that they feel all good after drinking this liquid, therefore giving this name the non-official name of the all good potion. Caution, side effects remains unknown. Oh, great. I don't even have the recipe for it yet. Oh, great. Also, yeah, Yahoo, how you doing, cutie?
I mean, head back.
Wait. Is this guy still doing the... Oh! The, even though the Silver Wolf quote-unquote event is gone, you can still get the first-time bonuses for these. Hey! Dude, why does Star Rail get so much permanent content that Genshin doesn't? What the this isn't fair, dude. What the fuck? This is like actually unfair. All right. Let's do daily mission. Because Hoyoverse doesn't care about Genshin. Stop. You're right, but also stop. Alright. Could you help me fix this barrier generator? I can't turn it on. Seems like a problem with the wiring, but I don't know how to fix it. I only came to the front lines yesterday. I don't know much about the barrier logic. Could you please take a look at it? I've heard a lot. Okay, let me take a look. Repair mini games. Let's go. It's my favorite. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it always the same?
Also, we know that quality of life that Honkai Star Rail needs is gonna be added to ZZZ and so forth. Good God. I hope not, because I'm gonna be honest. Personally, I literally have zero interest in ZZZ. It looks fine and all. I just something about it just doesn't make me care for it. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Alright, the barrier's activated, should fend off the monsters for a while, and I can evacuate civilians. Ill-at-ease recruit. His skinny form dissolves into broken light of the freezing fragmentum. Oh shit, he's a fucking memory! Oh no! The dude's just a memory, he's not real! Oh no, take your meds, honey! Oh no! Honey, take your meds! Oh, not like this! Oh no, we took our medication. Yeah. 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 Alright. I do also agree that part of the reason why I think Star Rail gets all this extra treatment is the fact that turn-based combat is a bit more of a niche. Like, I don't think it's, you know, wrong to acknowledge that. So it is somewhat inevitable that it does require some bonus incentives, I think. I do kind of agree. Alright. We have our 3 weekly bosses. Just enough resin to do it, but we're also going to do 1 resin top-up because we do 1 resin top-up a day at the moment. Sometimes 2. Because why not? And time for Bang Fire.
Time for a fun.
Oh wait, hold up. Retreat. I just remembered. It's the weekly boss fight. We might as well use some stuff like quantum damage up. Actually, no, yeah, we'll do quantum damage up. We'll do not this. Here we go. Stone from the Everwinter Monument. Resist freeze increased by 50. Let's go. Okay, that's the real shit I wanted. Aside from that, none of it matters. Yeah, Zenless Zone 0 looks like another hack and slash to me. Yeah. It, like, at least Genshin's hack and slash has, like, the elemental combinations to keep things interesting. Zenless Zone 0 does seem to have tag-ins, which means that do have potential, though.
Lend me your strength. This combat need. This is double speed.
So it's not like it's, like, gonna be worthless. It's just...
Don't mess with me.
The Stellaron changes everything.
hack and slash better than whatever the fuck Genshin's combat is? I feel like that's just a personal taste at that point.
Enemies. Lend me your strength. I'll free disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Yeah, agree to disagree
Illusions
there.
of the past.
Yeah, I mean, like that's all gonna come down to personal preference at that point. Unironically. Gundam! Yes! God, I love that so much. That should not go that hard, but it do. Yeah, in the end of the day, it is just personal preference, right?
I'll enter misery. You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
It is truly just personal preference at the end of the day.
Who's next?
And perish.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah. New IP. That's like the other thing. I'm in full agreement. New IPs are genuinely annoyingly difficult to come across for no fucking reason. Are you joking me? Even with the 50% freeze resist. Alright, hold up.
Lend me your strength. This combat need. This is double speed.
Fuck it. I want to get my ult off. I don't care that I lost damage output.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
That's better.
In fairness though, I've never been a huge hack and slash fan.
Resistance is timely.
So I feel like I do have bias there, like without a doubt. I don't think there's anything wrong with hack and slash, I've just never personally been that interested in it.
Pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Is that an E6 Silverwolf? No. I wish. Holy crap, I wish. Gundam. Fisting.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
I'll show you my Silverwolf after this.
Don't mess with the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Yeah,
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Woo! Now that's a lot of damage. Ba, 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 ba. Healing bonus. A crit rate with effect hit and effect resistance. Yo! The effect of the effect hit rate kind of pee pee poo poo, but the effect resistance though, yo! All right. Might be some nostalgia there. Yeah, it's very possible. So my Silver Wolf is, I wouldn't say quote unquote free to play. I'm not free to play. I'm a dolphin, but I've got the I've got her the free to play Lycone. I've got the free Lycone. Right. We have Sprightly Von Whack with an attack rope because you only need like 5% ER to guarantee EQQ. Well, not EQQ. 2 normals and a skill to get your ult back every 3 turns with a 3-turn ult. You know, and your ult's debuff is a 3 turns, so you can guarantee uptime. I am E0 by the way. It's just that I have like 19-20 crit rate just off substats. And I actually have like 33, 34 off crit damage off substats. So sometimes my Silver Wolf just slap. Because her traces are all also pretty decently up here. Like, they could be up higher. They could absolutely be up higher. But like, her fucking, her ult has always had, like, good numbers, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Zabazul. So yeah, my Silver Wolf is E0. It just it's just she's pretty decently well built. Is all it is. She's got 2200 attack. Meanwhile, Seela's got 3k. Haven't farmed the ERR set because I've been farming World 6, but now she's complete. Yeah, like I do happen to have a quantum, you know, a quantum sphere. And a, you know, like an attack rope. So like, I did max level her effect hit rate shirt and her speed boots though, and now her speed, yo, these boots, man, like Silver Wolf does not need these boots. What the fuck? That like I rolled almost all flat HP, but I also rolled a crit rate and a crit damage, so it's like, man, 70 200 Sealy finally, dude. My Seal is only 45. And 170. I need better crit rate gloves. I have like no crit rate on my gloves. My hat's fine. Like it could be better, but my hat's fine. I don't need to be like hard replacing it. My hat's fine. My shirt is kind of godly right now because I got a crit rate with 2 crit rate rolls. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I'd argue that it's pretty fucking up there. And then her boots, which I'm too scared to level it. But she's got pretty decent boots. He E6 his Silver. Oh, good God. Good God. I can't understand fully Constellation / Eidoloning a character. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to. I would love one day to have like an E6 like 5-star that actually is good and like whatever. Like I would love that. I would genuinely love that shit. But like, how the fuck? What are you guys doing to have that kind of money? Also, how do you financially justify that to yourself? I can't. I honestly don't know how. It doesn't make sense to me, you know? Like, you know, like, hey, look, you spend your money however the fuck you want to spend your money. Have fun, right? In the end, these are video games. Just have fun. But what are you doing? No, I mean, it doesn't matter if you have 20k a month disposable income. Like, I can't ever comprehend dropping $2,000 on a video game, even if I had that kind of money. Like, he makes 300 a day, so what's 2 days worth? Wait, he got E6 off $600? Okay, now that's luck. Okay, that's just luck. All right.
Trickier to crack.
That's just luck. That doesn't even count.
To guard and defend. Crush them. This combat need. This is double speed. Time for a buzz. Lend me your strength. I'll free you. Disappear among
That's
the
just
sea of
luck. And
butterflies.
1 ton, 2 ton,
Illusions
Yahoo.
of the
How you doing, cutie? Woo! Spending too much on a gacha game, I feel cheapens it. You have to have a balance between the grind and the swipe. Yeah.
Time for a shot.
Unironically, I genuinely feel the same. Are you serious with that instant imprisonment? Bruh.
Lend me your strength. Naughty child. Nap time.
Fisting.
Can I have fun? Time for a buzz.
Power translates into hope.
Troublesome. This combat need. This is double speed.
Oh my god, so much damage.
Just a little something.
Depends on the whale. Fair. Some people don't care about the combat, just want to do the story and don't want to worry. Also fair.
Battle is unavoidable. Lend me your
I
strength.
feel like that's a bit more of a rarer situation though.
To guard and defend. Crush them. I'll freeze.
I do feel like that's a bit more of a nichely specific situation. Well, that was some damage. Ooh, poggers. That's not bad. Not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Ooh, crit damage shirt. It's pretty solid. Yeah, but also, if they don't care about combat, only the story, then yeah, they're just gonna stop playing and then come back for the Zabazul, right? Yeah, there's no point in spending money if all you care about is the story. So that logic has never checked out very much to me either. I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement on that one. Who E6 Jingyuang, Seela, and Silverwolf, and then Bronya, and then he now quit because he have no con. Yeah, there are whales like that too, and I do not understand that mindset. It's actually bonkers nonsense to me. Like, genuinely, actually bonkers nonsense to me, right? Why is that the logic that you fucking come across? I'll just never understand whales, I think. And I think that's fine. I'm not interested in understanding the whale logic.
Show your courage.
Yeah, because no, I agree. People did that in Genshin. People did that in Star Rail. People do that in FGO. Like, people just do that in every gacha game. They pay so much that they hate the game, and then they stop playing. And the thing is, a lot of those players don't even refund the stuff that they paid for on their accounts. So all that money is just disappearing to the ether, I guess.
Trickier to crack. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. This combat need. This is double speed.
Fuck that court.
Time for a buzz.
Oh, not the quantum weakness.
Lend me your strength. I'll free
I was hoping for
you.
quantum.
Disappear among the sea of
It would have been huge if we had gotten a quantum
Illusions
weakness
of
on that
the
core.
past.
Well, that's still a kill. A kill's a kill. No buffs for you. It also blows my mind how some people can just wail on some random ass no-name gacha or pay-to-win game too. Yeah, no. I don't get people.
Mess with me.
I do not understand people.
Who's next? Lend me your strength.
Imagine swiping for a game you'll never touch. Looks like Genshin. I mean, but the thing is, you are playing Genshin like pretty decently and consistently during those times, right?
No.
But people legitimately swipe and then spend on games, and then they never come. They never had the intention of like really playing those games either, you know?
Can I have fun this time for a shot? That's better. Your assistance is timely. Next.
Ow.
Moran. What a headache. Naughty child. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Don't mess with me.
Alright.
We've entered the storm.
How hard can we nuke this motherfucker?
Crush them.
I'll end your misery.
Don't die, don't die. How hard can we nuke you? How hard can we nuke you? How hard can we nuke you? Crit! I almost hit a million. Chat, I almost hit a million. We almost hit a mil, chat.
This combat needs optimizing.
We almost hit a mil, chat.
Double speed.
We could have hit a mil, chat. That happened.
Time for a buzz. Just
Quantum
a little
weakness?
something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks.
We legitimately could have hit a mil there.
Who's next?
You'll pay for that. Lend me your strength.
What the fuck?
What a headache.
2010 ass Facebook looking ass game. I did 1.6 on that. Oh man. Uh-oh. Not my Bronya. Ow.
I'll free you from your
You
chain. Disappear
bitch.
among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
More enemies. That's better.
Thanks.
Stop bullying me. Oh no. Everybody's fucking
We've entered the
frozen.
storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. This combat needs This is double
Fuck it.
speed. This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Die.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Oh, come on. Oh dear. Ooh.
You'll pay for this.
It's okay. She's gonna come back on the turn order. To build up some skill points. Heal.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Goodness
I've never hit 1 mil yet. I know that, like, and I hate, like, talking about numbers on Doomsday Beast. Because, like, Doomsday Beast inflation number is just so hard that it doesn't even make sense.
Lend me your strength.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
Nothing inflation number is harder than Doomsday Beast.
Time for a buzz.
I use Sealiz, Silverwolf, Bronya, Tingen. Okay, yeah, that checks out. I'm sure that if I gave up, especially if you go on the lower difficulties, and you gave up a healer, I'm sure you could pull it off. Effect hit rate. If only that was effect resistance. Effect resistance would have been much more preferred. 44. The thing is, Natasha still needs speed boots. So those HP boots are serving no one. Pain Pekko. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Alright. We do one Trailblaze top up. And we're going to try to limit ourselves to that. Audio to 0. Turn on our own little background audio now. Okay. I'm trying to remember... Okay, hold up. So, when Luocha comes out, 5-star, 35, 55, 62, 65. So you need 65 mats for Luocha. And then a 4-star, so 65 for Luocha. And I believe we need 50.
Peace. Peace is above all
for a 4-star. So Yukong is gonna require 50. So that's 20, 38. Wait. 20, 30, 40, 48, 50. Yeah. So 50, 65, 115. Yeah. I need 115 golden crowns total. My problem is EXP books, man. God damn. Stagnant Shadow. We have enough for 2. Who would win? A woman imbued with destructive power to change the fate of a planet? Trash-loving baseball fan. Oh my god. I need 115, which means I need 20 more.
Show your courage. Enemies ahead.
20 more.
trickier to crack.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Give me a quantum weakness, please. Thank you. Fuck you.
This is double speed.
I am being skamazed. You bitch.
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
You actual fucking mongrel.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
He lived. Chat, he lived. What the fuck is that? He's gonna die from the quantum break, but like, they lived. Really, they lived.
Who's next?
Oh my god.
Nap time.
I'm going to McFucking lose it.
I'm okay.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
I'm going to McFucking lose it.
Lend me your strength. I'll free you from disappear.
Fucking traffic light looking ass.
Illusions of the past.
Like,
You took the bait.
I hate the fucking traffic cones. I feel like I shouldn't care that much, but I hate the fucking traffic cones.
That's better. Your assistance is timely.
They all suck. Because it's not impossible to deal with them or anything like that. In fact, it's very possible to deal with them. But they always make it such a
Trickier to crack.
unfun experience to have to fucking deal with.
To guard and defend. Crush them. This combat this is
Genuinely
double
just
speed.
makes it an incredibly unfun experience to deal with them every single time.
Time
Quantum.
for a buzz.
Let's go.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
I'll end your misery. Disappear
Well,
among the sea
that
of
time we got the
butterflies.
kill.
Illusions of the past.
How do we get the kill that time, but not the other time?
What a headache.
Are you joking me with that imprisonment, you bitch?
Always a weakness.
How are they always living? I don't understand.
Who's next?
They're always barely living
I'll end your
somehow.
misery.
And I'll never understand. Literally a skill issue? Yeah, they're not hard. Like, I don't really actually have issues with the traffic cones.
A sharp
They're
side
just
equals
annoying,
time.
you know? Like, okay, I could understand if they had a really strong shield, but the shield had a upper damage limit maximum. Or, you know, multi-hits can get around the shield. But no, there's no counterplay. They just completely absorb no matter how much damage. You could drop another planet onto that planet, and then that fucking traffic light is gonna fucking limit. And that's just annoying, dog. Straight up, that's just annoying, dog. Like, fuck. Like, who thought that was cool? That's just annoying, man. I will say, though, I didn't want to do a second top-up, but if I do a second top-up, in the span of, like, 3, 18, 20, in the span of 20 minutes, we can be done pre-farming for, yeah, you know what, yeah, we'll do that. We'll farm the overworld for a bit, and then in 20 minutes we can fight the world boss 2 more times, and I can be done pre-farming for Luocha and Yukong, And then I can toss everything else into... What? EXP? I think I just need EXP cards now. And shit. So, like... Oh, also, I need traces. EXP and traces. Yeah. 2 more, yep. Because I get 5 each. I need... A top-up is 2 more? No. A top-up gave me... I did 1 more top-up. So I did my second top-up. Oh! You're right! I forgot! This isn't Genshin! You're right! I'm fucking dumb. I think the lesson is that I am pee-pee-poo-poo. Look, I forget this isn't Genshin. Alright?
The enemy situation has changed.
Genuinely, I forget this isn't Genshin. Because Star Rail is better.
Time for a
Want some?
buzz.
Let's go!
This is double speed.
Are you joking me with that instant imprisonment?
Time for a shot. That's better. Your assistance is timely.
Are you kidding me with that instant imprisonment?
Lend me your strength.
Oh wait, I fucked up. I forgot I was supposed to use a Brawny ult first. I didn't realize how close I was. Shit. I will say that quality of life in Star Rail is infinitely better though.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
I don't think anyone could deny.
Don't mess with me. I'll end your misery.
I'm in hard agreement there. And perish.
Trickier to crack.
The one thing that bothers me though in Star Rail is that trace mat farming, which is both for weapons, aka light cones, as well as talents, aka traces, feels way worse than the talent books.
I've got a raid to get to. Let's
Feels
finish
way
this.
worse than the talent books. It feels so stingy. The drop rates just feel really bad.
Time for a buzz.
Ah,
This is double
just
speed.
get lucky like I did. Shut the fuck up. Okay, thank God, no instant imprisonment.
Lend me your
I was about to maul again.
Free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Illusions of the past. Oh shit! Now that's a lot of damage. Bro, can I crit? Can we crit? Video game?
Time for a buzz.
Oh my God! Give me quantum weakness, you bitch!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thanks. I'll end your misery.
Nap time.
Highest I got was 5 purples and 6 runs. Good God. The fact that you got that at all,
I'll
though.
end your misery.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend.
The fact that you got that at all, though, is
I'll
insane.
free you from disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Delete! Why are you alive?
Time for a buzz.
You have less worth than the life of a summer ant. Alright? World boss, shape of mirage, you should delete yourself now! Alright. Higher chances, they said. Alright. Now, I still need, like, way more Flowers of Eternity. But we could fuse, like, the 3 more that we need for the whatchamacallit trace and be done with it. And then we'll fuse, like, half of these into blues. And I'll probably be fine for a bit. I'll need more purples for the light cone no matter what, but we can worry about that bridge when we get there. I need to farm some Harmony for Yukong. So we'll spend the rest of our resin on Yukong Harmony for now. I don't even know how good Yukong's gonna be, is my one issue. My big issue is that I don't actually know how good Yukong is gonna be. She looks promising, but it looks like she's gonna require like a double DPS setup, which is slightly annoying. Her uptime is like really weird, and she's skill point negative because she has to use yeah, I'm pre-building for her because I really like her design. But I also agree that I feel like sadly Yukong's probably gonna be mid because she's gonna require really specific speed tuning. And plus
illusions of the past.
oh wow, look at my ult. It just got eaten up. Yeah, I do agree that she's probably going to be worse than Ting Yun. The only benefit that she's got is that she's going to be quote-unquote AoE. But her real negative, I think, in my opinion, the real negative about Yukong is that she's going to effectively eat up a skill point every single turn. I think that's something that people aren't talking about enough. Is that Yukong is going to require you to eat up a skill point every single turn. The way they worded her burst, her ult, makes it seem that she gets, constant and permanent fucking, like, regardless of enemy toughness, they made it sound like her ult will break toughness no matter what. And if that is the case, that's gonna be really solid. Especially if, it stacks when they're weak to, imaginary. If that is the case, she's going to be really fucking good. But that's like a very specific requirement. That's like, you know, who's really out here asking for that? Yeah, but then Imagine Break. I mean, Imagine Break isn't the worst thing. It's not as strong as like Quantum or Fizz or Fire. But it's an action delay plus a slow stacked on top of that. That's not bad. Not amazing, but it's not bad. I'm doing the A story quest, not the Archon quest. I'm happy that Paimon is being her tour guide. Oh yeah, huh? Paimon actually acted as a tour guide, but not for us. I'd say it's the worst break, probably. I don't like personally. I put a lot more value into the action delay than maybe some other people. I think the comfort that the action delay brings you is really neat. I do agree that like it should probably be like a 35 if not a 40% delay because Quantum does 20% delay with damage, but Imaginary is only a delay, which is kind of eh. However, isn't it a delay and a slow, which effectively stacks though? I thought Imaginary Break also slows. Does it not? Can I check that? Weakness Break Imaginary. Yeah. And reduces its speed. Yeah, it slows as well as action delays. So that 30% is a lot more than what you're seeing it to be. Question is how much, right? Yeah. Check the wiki, and we should also actually unironically check how Break Effect scales with it. Because Break Effect could make it potentially really solid. Like, Break Effect Yukong could be, like, weirdly meta. Especially because her ult... The way they worded it, we don't know if it's confirmed. But they made it sound like her ult could, like, break no matter what element weakness that the bar had, right? So it do kind of depend a little bit. Oh god, it's already 3 o'clock? It's only a 10% slow? Oof. I mean, I assume the slow scales with the break. The only question is, how does it scale with the break effect?
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Because people have made meme break effect welts on the internet, and I've seen it delay action value by like, you know, like on the turn order where you see like 100, you see like 270 something, and delay scaled, not the slow. Ooh, that's interesting. Not hyper ideal, but interesting. How well does the delay
Time for
scale?
fun. This is double speed.
Damn, my Silver Wolf does like the same damage as my Su Shang. What the fuck is this?
Fight is fun! Rise, Phoenix!
Unironically, I feel like my Silver Wolf, yeah, my Silver Wolf and Su Shang do similar damage. What is this?
Dodge this!
Time for fun.
Yeah, they do like similar damage. What the fuck?
Can we talk?
So at 100% break effect, that's a 60% delay. That's not bad though. 60% delay though.
Rise, Phoenix!
100% break effect is not difficult to get your hands on either. And you can still like build up other stats. You only need like one break effect piece. You get like a break effect rope and like a crit rate shirt and still have damage and shit. It's not like the most amazing thing, but that's not awful. It's not awful. Tonight, I can see a niche for that.
Time for fun. This is double speed.
Well, it'll all hinge on whether or not Yukong's ult does do toughness break regardless of weakness. I think it'll all hinge on that. Because if her ult can break regardless of
Time
weakness,
for fun.
then and you just save her ult for breaking enemies, so you can just wail on them because enemies take more damage when the toughness broken, and the more you weakness break them, the more damage you can get off in that state. No, don't get me wrong. I also agree. I think that Quantum is just better, right? Because you get damage stack on top of the delay, right? And 20% I feel like so far has proven to be more than enough for like 90% of combat encounters. I don't feel like it's bad at all, right? I'm in agreement that like Quantum is just better. I barely know anything about Blade, but I already want to beat the shit out of him. Yo, me too. But with my dick, though. No, jokes aside, I actually feel nothing for Blade. I'm not into, like, giga edgy types. The only reason I like Scaramouche, aka Shinji, at all is because he's very empathizable. Because man just suffered and then suffered and suffered again. Man, that's just like me. For real, alright? Paimon Eye Glow.
Time for fun. Nap time.
Like, yeah, I'm personally not very into edgy characters.
You're not going anywhere!
Not that I think there's anything wrong with an edgy character, I just don't care very much for edgy characters that much by myself. I don't like Wanderer. I feel like I'm gonna hate Blade more, yeah. The only thing I'm gonna appreciate about Blade is the art, and that's it, you know? Hate the character, love the art. That's what I say. Hate the character, love the art, man. That's all you need, baby. Hell yeah. Why does she shake her ass so goddamn much? Silverwolf always just try to make all of us act up. Like, what the fuck? She knows exactly what she's doing. This bitch know what she's doing.
Time for fun. This is double speed.
Don't complain. This bitch know what she's doing. She about to make me act up. Yeah, I know it's because Su Sheng's a 4-star, but it's kind of weird that my fucking
Time for fun.
debuff support,
This is double speed.
Silverwolf, does comparable damage to my Su Sheng, who is my main damage dealer on my second Memory of Chaos team. It just feels kind of weird.
Fight is fun! Rise, Phoenix!
Rise, Venus. Boom.
Dodge
Yeah, only her normals are like markedly worse.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
But that also might be because I haven't leveled her normals at all, while Sushing has some of her normals leveled.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Why do you sometimes heal when you exit a battle and sometimes you don't? I also that's like another thing about Star Rail that happens sometimes that I don't comprehend. Sometimes you exit a battle and you see that green light of like, oh, you just got health. And I'm like, why? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I don't have any light cones equipped that heal. None of these light cones heal. So what healed me? None of our relics heal us between combat, so that can't be it either. Snipe! I just get very confused sometimes.
Time for a fun.
Just very, very confuzzled.
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
Dodge this! Rise, Phoenix!
Luocha seems neat. I really like Luocha's kit. Every 2 turns, which means that speed is going to be really great on Luocha because his turns come up more often. He gets his emergency heal back more often. But like every 2 turns, if someone dips below 50, heal without consuming a skill point automatically, and also builds up 1 stack of his passive. Ults, rip buffs from enemies, gives you a stack of passive. Healing rips debuff from allies, gives you a stack of passive. Build up enough stacks, and then now you have a lifesteal field. Like his kit is so cool. I'm kind of upset right now. I was doing the A story, and then my power went out because of a rainstorm. Oh no. On one hand, thematic. On the other hand, not like this. Not like this, fam. See, no. I hit enemies that I wasn't even anywhere near. Skill shot.
Time for a fun.
I like the added layer of haha funny of
Time for a fun.
of the game allowing you to do a skill shot like that with Silver Wolf. It's just kind of hilarious. Like, that's not really helping anyone. In no world is that actually helping anyone, but it's funny that they give you the option. Clock.
Time for a fun.
Noise. He might escape though.
You're not going anywhere.
Because she's doing normals for some reason. Alright, there we go.
Time for a fun.
I was like actually kind of scared. And like, I know that a lot of people are sussed out over Luocha, and I don't blame them, but like, also we haven't seen anything about this one, so I feel like all the auto hatred instantly washing over to Luocha is kind of like counterproductive. Like, yes, his 3rd impact version was a monster, you know. I've heard all the lore about it, all right, but they are different people as it is right now, you know.
Nice.
I just feel like it doesn't really do us anything to Zabazul to judge the man for crimes that he has not yet committed. Once he starts going off the deep end and does all the freaky honk, I almost said honky impact 3rd, like the honky tonky. The honky impact. But yeah. Zabazul. Art. Oh, Mako's mock-up sketch. Ninja themed. Shrine Maiden. Ayo. That's just a Taimanin. Let's go.
Time for a buzz. Fight is won. Now time.
I just want to call the game Honkai, but now there's 2 Honkais. That's why I use Star Rail. Because, let's be honest. Name 1 Honkai that showed up in Honkai Star Rail. As it is right now, it's just a branding thing. Right? It's like, you know, it's just a branding thing. Right? They just get to link the franchise together. Because they share faces.
Time for a buzz. This is double
They just wanted an excuse to reuse, like, designs. Like Sela and Sushang and Branya, right? Yeah. Call Honkai 3rd Impact Honkai, call Star Rail, and Genshin is Allogene. Did you know Genshin Impact, there's no such thing as a Genshin? Did you know that, you know, the things that we're referring to is supposed to be Allogene Impact? It's just the word Allogene isn't catchy, so they made up a new word that has nothing to do with the actual franchise because Genshin has no meaning. I still can't get over that.
You're not going anywhere.
I also want to see what a Honkai looks like in Star Rail. I wonder if the Stellarons are the Honkais. Maybe the Stellarons were the Honkais all along, chat. Maybe because Kiana sealed all the Honkai away to the moon in her, you know, in her branch of the imaginary tree, it affected other imaginary trees. It affected other parts of the imaginary tree. So this might have been like a neighboring branch that got its Honkai sucked up too. But now they've sent out the, you know, the Stellarons, which are the real Honkais all along, or some other bullshit. I keep hearing one of your characters say something that isn't actually being said. What, do you mean the girl that says Rise Penis? Yeah, people think that she's saying Phoenix, but she's talking about her massive girl cock. Big nodders. slash J.
This is double speed.
Otto was misunderstood in Honkai. Was he? Was he though?
Nice. Let's
From
do
what
it
I've
again,
seen,
level.
like, okay, the real reason that he did it all was for the girl he loved. But does that absolve him of his crimes? At the end of the day, he helped them all without knowing it. Well, that's like saying, oh, so I robbed the bank, but me robbing the bank prevented you from getting an aneurysm. So I saved you. I feel like that doesn't check out, Chief. Like, I get where you're coming from, right? I get it. I get it. But I feel like the logic's not quite there, Chief. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel like the logic's missing. I feel like the logic's a little bit missing.
Time for a buzz.
He still commied many war crimes, yes. And he commied the biggest war crime of all, being a communist. Nodders. Being chilling. Minus social credit score. I hate him and I love him at the same time. And I think that that makes villains a lot more interesting. I don't think every villain needs a tragic backstory. I think sometimes villains just need to be villains and you just need to move on and get over it, right? Sometimes you just need a villain for the story and it shouldn't go any deeper than that. But villains that make you think, I think are some of the best villains, period. I mean, committed. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm shitting. You know, I'm just shitting you. I can make fun of you for making a Tyler level spelling error.
Time for a buzz.
Kevin was also an understandable villain. Yeah, no one. I haven't heard anyone talk shit about Kevin in Third Impact. Only Luocha. Like, why? From my understanding, they work together and they're both equally in the wrong most times.
Time for a buzz.
So why does one of them get a pass? Why? Because one of them's like your grandpa?
Time for
If my grandpa was a Nazi, man, I'd send him to jail. The world would have been fucked without Otto. Yeah, that's the irony of that is delicious. Like I said, villains that have that kind of depth, where it's like, oh sure, you know, this villain was awful, but then you learn way later that weirdly, his villainy kind of helped out society. It's kind of fun from like a narrative perspective. I wouldn't actually want that to be. Marmalin, I'm gonna have to be honest with you. I don't speak Russian. I'm gonna delete that just to be safe, because I have no idea what that means. But hello, hope you're having a good. I hope you're having a good Monday. I apologize, but we do need English or sometimes Korean, because I can read some Korean in this chat. It is just one of those things. We can't moderate what we can't understand, friends. This is gonna be real, Chief.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Delete. I wish that they'd gone the extra mile. I wish they'd gone the extra length to make the damage tally number hit 9,999, because that's like the traditional turn-based, you know, Final Fantasy damage limit number, right? Always hit to the limit. Hit it to the limit. I think that would have been cooler. Something that I've always felt about, you know, Silverwolf's ult is that I think it would have been better if it went to 4 9s. But I guess technically,
This is double speed.
technically the Mihoyo has China. Technically, China has issues with the number 4 in general. Very superstitious about the number 4. Which, considering how we have the same issues with 13, and so the sheer amount of endless Friday the 13th movies that should have never existing is pee-pee poo-poo.
Time for a buzz.
So that's a thing. That's a whole ass thing. Do I even want to know what he said in Russian? Do I even want to know what was said?
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. This is double speed. Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
I just Google translated it. Nothing original, yeah. Trash. Like vodka. There, I said it. Vodka's literally only good for one thing, and it's for getting you drunk. It has no value. Basic bitch insult? Yeah, sounds about right.
Time for a buzz.
Vodka is unironically the most worthless alcohol of all. Literally the only value that vodka has is the high alcohol content. If you want a high alcohol content that still has some semblance of fucking flavor, go for tequila at that point. And tequila's pretty trash.
This is double speed.
Tequila feels like the liquid that you get at the bottom of a fucking trash can when it all pools up.
Time for a buzz.
And it's still better than and tequila is still better than vodka. On a better note, D-Ting is adorable. D-Ting is the okay. D-Ting, I believe, is that robot, right? One second, I'll be right back. I gotta help.
You're not going anywhere. Can we talk?
Nap time. This is double speed.
Dodge this. Fight is fun. Rise, Phoenix.
Let's do it again when you're leveled up. The server's still not open. The server's still not open. The server's still not open. The server's still not open.
All right, I'm back. We're building a little overhang over the Rex. Mwah, Yahoo! How you doing, cutie? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, we're building a little overhang over a new a grill that we got our hands on. Because you know, when you live in an Asian family, sometimes you make like bone broths and shit, and that stuff needs to cook over long periods of time outdoors. And if you know anything about living in California, is that it don't rain here unless it's the winter, in which case it, depending on the year, either rains not at all or incessantly. And we used to do the slow cooking and stewing in the little bit of overhang right by our backyard. But the problem is the heat and the moisture just invited termites. So we realized that's not helping us. That's bad.
You're not going anywhere.
To be fair, that bar's so high, Peppy's basically in space. The thing that upsets me is that we still can't pet dogs. What's with video games and not letting us pet dogs? That's such a low bar for something to get me excited. But, like, can we pet animals, please? Like, yeah, like, okay, you can do, like, a role-play interaction of, hey, I pet the doggy, but it's not the same. Snipe! It's not the same. Like, they have all these, like, text adventure bullshit, where it's like, oh, yeah, you pet Peppy, you play with Peppy, you know, you touch his little toe beans. But you don't actually get to do any of that shit. And it's so frustrating to me, personally. I feel like I shouldn't be that frustrated about it, but I am. I have to physically restrain myself for going on a deep dive on inverse kinematics anytime someone mentions it. What? Should I ask what inverse cinematics is? I'd like to say we have 2 seasons of Kali, Rain, and Fire. Yeah, there's no middle. Well, actually, there's a middle ground. In which case, there's the pleasant weather. Kali has some of the most pleasant weather, just in general. But, like, there's also plenty of moments where we just don't have anything. Right? It do kind of feel like we're either always drowning or always on fire, though. But I feel like that's more of the human propensity to remember the aggressively Zabazul things over Zap. Dude, look at that snipe range.
Time for a fun. Just a little something. Think nothing of.
Oh, it's an animation thing that's very helpful in doing paired animations, which are animations relying on 2 separate actors connecting properly, like a handshake, a high five, or petting a dog. Oh. Interesting. I know that, Konosuba's intro did a very fascinating thing, right? Where they animated on 4s, but they staggered it. So some characters would animate on the 2s and 4s, while some of them would animate on the 1s and 3s, and it made the intro feel like it had a lot more life and a lot more animation to it and a lot more budget, while being a lot cheaper to produce because it was still, you know, animating on 4s effectively constantly. Which, you know, made everything feel a lot more lively somehow, which is really cool. Animation is very cool. It's incredibly underappreciated as an art form, which is such a shame because it's fucking cool. Snipe! Dude, you can snipe that thing from across the map. You actually don't have infinite range as Silverwolf, which is really disappointing. But you've got some really good range as Silverwolf when you use your skill. It feels good. Landing the skill shots always feels good.
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
I hate those goldfish fucks though. Ha wa 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 wa. Welcome back, Mako. Mwah. Nice, nice potential timing in. All right, can't wait to see the H brand. Can't wait to see the off brand of the character. It's the internet. It happens to everyone. All right. It will happen. The fox the fox tiger design. Yeah. Look, the design pitch is Ninja Shrine Maiden, alright? I've seen enough off-brand to know where this is going, okay? That's all I'm saying, you know? That's all I'm saying. It's also what makes a game character design feet angle themselves on the according to the ground, knees bend, 1 foot upward. You lost me? No, the in the art section. You shared the, unless I'm remembering right. Yeah, you're the one that shared like the very rough like design sketch idea for the fox tiger model. Yeah, but off-brand of who? Of the model. I can already see the timing in art, man. You're half timing it already, baby. Left for 2 seconds here, Ninja off-brand. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I went Italia. Oh yeah, we're not killing this thing in time.
Nap time. Time for a fun.
I apologize for Cross. Don't apologize for me.
You're not going anywhere. Yeah.
Look, apologies mean nothing if they're not from the people that should be the ones doing the apologies, alright? I don't know what Taimanin. Do you not know what Taimanin is? Oh wait. I was saying that the idea that you had for the VTuber looks very Taimanin, and I'm just waiting for the off-brand. Alright, it'll happen one day. Alright, that's all I'm saying. Because of your vagueness, Fox Boy, speak plain. Imagine thinking that I understand how my own brain works.
Time for a fun.
I hate that I know what Cross is talking about. I hate that I know exactly what's going on. Norax, can you be my translator? Can we do Obama's translator but Norax edition? Can we get a Luther up in this chat? You guys have brains? Yeah, you guys have brain cells? I'm googling. Wait, Mako, you really don't know what Taimanin is? Here, I will spell it out for you, so you have no worries. You really don't know what Taimanin is? Oh, you sweet summer child. I'm about to introduce you to some of the best art and some of the most fucked up art. Is this a gacha character I should know? Well, I mean, well, yes and no. They do technically have off-brand gachas of Taimanin. But originally, I believe it all started as a VN thing. Even I don't really understand what Taimanin is, if I'm gonna be entirely honest. I just know the franchise exists. I don't know what that is either, and I'm pretty degen. You don't know the Taimanin franchise? It's like it's like the original anime Cyberpunk, all right, where it's super dystopic future, but for some reason you have fucking ninjas, and the ninjas are obviously the fetish target for, you know, the people reading the doujins, you know. But there's like it's like Shadowrun. Oh my god, yeah, Taimanin is anime Shadowrun, but with a lot more off-brand. Oh no! Oh yes! You mean oh yes? Okay, now I know what you're talking about. You're welcome. No, but like unironically, unironically, like the moment I saw the skin tight and the face set, that's the first thing I thought of. No Obama translator required. Sam, that's throw everything at Fox redeems. Jesus, Mako. Stop trying to ruin. I'm not trying to ruin anything. I'm just saying. That's the first thing I thought of. All right, and I'm just being honest.
This is double speed.
I was expressing my excitement. The problem is I'm also horny. Look, tiger stripes are chef's kiss if used correctly.
Nap time. Time for a
I'm a
fun.
shrine fox, not the public bicycle. I mean, it's a public shrine, ain't it? No, I'm sorry. I couldn't resist the joke. I couldn't resist the joke.
Time for a fun.
Grabs you, uwu. If any consolation, that being the first thing to come to mind says more about Cross than it says about the design.
This is double speed.
I'm more concerned. Rhyme the name of the series? Ooh, what? I'm gonna be honest, Slots, I have no idea what that sentence means. And Kohaku, I was summoned by the shrine talk. Damn, but we were talking about well, you know, some pretty off-brand shit despite the shrine talk. But also Kohaku, what's up, baby? How you doing, gamer? Hope you're having a good Monday.
Time for a fun.
Cultural materials, indeed. Remember the name? What, Taimanin?
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
There's Action Taimanin, which is like still horny, but like it's like an action game, action gacha game. There's Taimanin Battle Arena, which is just like a bunch of horny VN collector gabagool. Jabam. No. Like, Mako made a very rough, like, sketch mock-up of a fox tiger ninja shrine maiden VTuber model, and I was like, oh, that design makes me think of Taimanin. And I can't wait for the art, you know? And of course it just evolved, because that's what happens. Look, every day I become closer to an amiibo slug, alright? One day, chat. It's a much simpler way to live. Reject humanity, become amoeba.
Nap time. Time for a fun.
It was, I've only heard the off-brand anime adaptation, and it was kind of mid. There's multiple, I believe, off-brand animes of Taimanin. Like, frankly, let's be honest, most off-brand animations never get the proper budget.
Time for a fun.
And also, Japan is ruined by its own censorship laws when it comes to off-brand. If you want off-brand animations, you're better off letting some Western audience person take care of that with, like, SFM and shit. The real off-brand enjoyment comes from, you know, finding the dojin.
100%.
Snipe from across the map!
Time for a fun.
Like, 100%, right? Cat shake anyone who says weird stuff about the design. You do what you like. Exactly.
This is
I showed the design to someone. They just said a shrine maiden ninja, so a nunja. I almost choked. A nunja. Okay, low key. That's the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard. But also kind of funny because, you know, nuns are like the closest Western equivalent to a shrine maiden, right? Weirdly, that is kind of punny, you know? It's punny in a pretty decent way. I wouldn't say it's top tier or nothing like that. It's kind of mid, but it's fun. It's fun once. It's fun once. It's like the give anything a try once meme. It's fun once.
This is double speed.
The weird nunchucks.
Nap time.
Kung Fu nuns busting out those nunchucks. And Norax, mwah, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. You have a wonderful night. Mwah.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Yeah. The one thing that I dislike about Star Rail at the moment is that it just devolves into me just grinding the overworld at the moment. On one hand, I'm making solid progress. We've got like a quarter of our EXP bar today. And we went from like 2 point something to like 2.8. We get money. We get bread. Take care, for you are the chosen, Fox Champ. Mwah. Like, once you're at TL60, you actually get cash. I feel like before TL60, you got, like, next to nothing. But, like, once you're at TL60, it actually feels like you get, like maybe 50 to 80k a day. Sanoit! Which still isn't a lot, but, like, it adds up if you do it daily, right?
Time for a fun.
The problem is the amount of time that it takes. You have to go run from mob to mob. You have to go do this. You have to go do that.
Nap time.
It just kind of really adds up in a not necessarily positive way. It's a band. Yeah. Also, I need to make more of those crit arms. What do these need? 4, 100, and okay. I can make 92. Wait, why can I only make 92? Oh, is it because I can only carry 99? Oh no, it's because I ran out of destruction materials. Whoops. Oh, see, we're at 109, so you can go over. I might have gone a little too hard on the crafting there. Just a little bit. Oh, we're gonna get the other arrowhead, which will allow us to finally get the last trace that matters on silver. On Sela. A mere 8% attack increase. It's like 2 substat rolls, which isn't great, but it's nice. Elation Clara is absolutely cracked. Yo, what's up, Zaxxon? How you doing, baby? Dude, I love Clara. She's great. She's so much fun. I need to build her talents way more, though. I really, really do. Really need to build her talents up way more. We're working on it. It's fine. It's fine. We still have another 8-9 days. So a week. Next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next Wednesday, like the Wednesday after this one. So like a week and a half almost for Luocha, which should be enough time for me to pre-farm for him, because I have the guarantee. If I don't get Yukon in that time, I'm gonna be so pissed though. I'm assuming doing the Luofa story quest will get me to the Fire Boost domain. Let me check after this battle. I assume so. I don't know where the Fire Cavern of Corrosion is. I've actually never done it, so I wouldn't know. I think it is. I think it's on the second map. I think it's on the second combat map of Lufo. But I think the only one thing I really like about Star Rail is that I can play on my phone and not feel like I'm getting a lesser experience. Yo, facts though. That is something that was an issue about Genshin. I guess you haven't really worked on a fire character yet, have you? No, I haven't had to. Because I was working on Himeko, and then I got Sela. And then Himeko had to go. You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. Alright, teleport. Wait, I didn't actually want to teleport. Okay, yeah. This is on Lufo. Yeah. Increase the damage of ally basic attack and follow-up attack. Oh, interesting. Who the fuck has a follow-up attack that matters in this instance? I guess Jing Yuang? Because nobody has a quantum follow-up attack except specifically E4 Chincha. So who? But nothing's weak to physical, so there's no point in bringing Clara here. Except specifically for the dragonfish, the goldfish that the Automaton spawns. Yeah, I can't think of a single reason why follow-up attack. Huh. Interesting. Okay, wow. Oh, also, when an enemy is attacked by Tingyan, the ally with Benediction immediately deals a damage. Okay, so that's not a follow-up. They would deal additional damage. Yeah, it's just additional damage. Somebody once worded Tingyan shit to me like she gets follow-up attacks and she doesn't. Like I thought. Like I remembered. My problem is, as much as I would love to build Himeko, I think right now, as it is, that's not who I was aiming at, but okay. I think right now, Erudition is in a weird spot. I think especially with the recent effect hit rate buffed by nerfing effect hit rate resistance on enemies, alongside Kafka coming out real soon. I unironically think that dots are just going to outscale erudition characters in general. So if you can just AoE dot, I feel like you're just going to... I feel like you're just going to, like, beat out, like a real-ass whatchamacallit, right? As it is right now, you know? I feel like Nihility is just going to become erudition, given AoE dot dealers. Yeah, and well, Serval is technically erudition, but Serval kind of plays like a Nihility unit because she's about dot and extending dots. Yeah, I feel like especially Kafka, cause okay. Don't get me wrong, Kafka's gonna have a huge issue. I actually do think Kafka's gonna have a huge issue. But Kafka's issue is gonna be that she's gonna be reliant on you building up all of your dot units. Kafka's gonna rely you to build dot units. And build them up, like full level them, because dots lose effectiveness if you're below enemy level, right? So it's going to become mandatory that you have like max level like Sampo, max level, maybe Luca if he happens to be like a Fizz Bleed daughter, or max level like, you know, max level Serval for the shock extend. Either way, Kafka's gonna be really expensive because she's gonna require you to fully build a bunch of dot characters. And I don't think that's something that I feel like that's too much of a thing that the community that's into quote unquote meta seems to be ignoring for some reason. But on the other hand, I still feel like that's less of an investment than it takes for you to maximize, say, like Himeko or Jingyuan or Qingche. I feel like erudition units need a lot more individual building, which are a lot more fucking artifact dependent. I feel like it is a lot easier to level 2 other dot characters to the max and get decent but workable, I'm sorry, what? But get decent but workable dot-based, because you only need attack percent and effect hit rate, right? Attack percent, effect hit rate are the only 2 stats that matter for a dot unit. You don't need them to do any other damage and anything else. You can put on pretty shitty artifact sets, and you can make it work. Kafka's gonna be the only one requiring a proper build, because I personally think that with all that Kafka brings, she gets a follow-up attack when an ally does a normal attack. Her skill reprocs dots without consuming dot charge. Her ult applies a dot, and you know, according to the beta, she has really good multipliers. I think you're probably going to end up building Kafka like you build a DPS, with the rest of the dot units there to build, you know, as much of a attack percent and effect hit rate for dots as possible, right? Basically, Kafka EM, and the team needs everyone to scale with EM. Kind of. Everyone's gonna want attack instead, just raw attack, because dots scale with raw attack. I feel like Kafka herself is probably going to be built like a... No, bro. If they change Kafka to make the dot scale off her stats, holy shit, that's gonna be beyond broken. There's no way that they're doing that. There's no way that they're that dumb. But if that is the case, holy shit. That'd be terrifying. They made Silverwolf the most broken she could be.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
I feel like rather than Silverwolf as the most broken she could be, is that she's super future-proofed. That's what it feels like more to me, personally. Because her brokenness comes in the fact that she ensures that you can brute force content a little, like, considerably easier. At least, but, you know, she does, like, the same damage as, like, a pretty shoddily built Su Sheng if she's built pretty decently at E0. Which is still not bad. Which is still not fucking bad. But it's like, her Red Shred could have involved the elements that the enemy already has. Yeah, true, true. But if that were the case, then she would feel so wildly inconsistent. All they did was raise the sensation of her consistency without actually doing anything insane about her quote-unquote consistency.
That's better.
I think that's fine in the end. I don't think that's like a huge problem. But yeah, no. I don't think they'd be crazy enough to, like, don't get me wrong. I do think that it would be better if Kafka could make the dot scale off her own stats. I think that would be better for ease of use. Because you wouldn't even have to build up the dot characters that well, right? But I think she's going to be an expensive build because you're gonna have to build up all of the dot units. But on the other hand, I think that she's going to be more powerful than like the general erudition list, simply because, well, her like even in the whatever test, the intro, you could see that her skill, I believe, hit everyone on the field. Jing is the second best DPS in the game. Yeah, and I think he'll stay that way even with Kafka. But I think Kafka will get really close. I think Kafka has the potential to get really close. It's the other erudition that sucks. Yeah, that's like also a fair point. I do feel that Himeko kind of drags erudition down. Qingqiu is really good if you get E4. And E6 makes her actually like start being considerably more consistent. But the other Serval is weirdly more nihility because she's very dot based for some reason. Serval feels a lot more nihility somehow than an erudition character. And then you have what's the last? And then you have Herta, who's just trash. So it's like, look, I like Herta. She's cute. She's fun. And there's great memes. But like, man. Yeah. Also, not relying on her own stats makes her more future-proof. Yes. It does make things more expensive to build her, because you're building other units to make her better. But how's that any different? Oh, I mean, that's no different than building up a bunch of supports for your hyper carry anyway. So, it's, it is what it is. I don't think that's, like, the worst thing. I think that it's fine. Oh my god, it's already 4 o'clock. What is this? Where's the time going? How's the time going so fast? I don't know, it depends on how much damage she does. It depends more, I think it's gonna depend way more on how good, like, upcoming dot characters are. No. Silverwolf is the most future-proof character, period. Dots at the moment suck really bad. I don't think they're that bad. It's like Sampo does really good damage. The problem is, oh shit, how did I whiff? Sampo does really surprisingly good damage. The thing is, you know, he himself can't carry a team, you know? But if you could proc Sampo's dots multiple times, alongside, you know, keeping up his debuff, dot damage debuff up, I can see a lot of potential with Kafka and Sampo put together. I don't know who the third dot dealer would be though. That's my one issue. It's Which is why, like, I've been, like, leveling up, like, a bunch of, like, side units, right? Asta potentially could be very good because, yeah, sure, her dots are small, but you can build a break Asta and then give an insane amount of speed so you can just keep applying dots and triggering more dots and so on. Serval can extend the shock dots and apply her own shock dot. And Hook can also be alright because she can apply, you know, very solid damage and then apply burn. Asta isn't a dot unit. She can be, though. Like, once again, she'd be there more for buffing the damage that Kafka and Sampo's dots do because she can give an attack damage amp. But not only could you build her for break, but she also has a passive that gives, you know, burn on her normals. Yeah, it's not the best burn. It's really not a great burn, but she gives a damage amp plus some burn. So I think that the midline potential is there, right? Because if she can buff Sampo and Kafka's, then she loses 2 stacks each turn. Depends. If she can get an ult, she doesn't lose any stacks. If you have her at E6 like I do, she only loses 2 stacks instead of 3. If the enemy's fire weak, you're always getting those 2 stacks back. So it does depend. She's very conditional. Like, literally, if the enemy is fire weak, then you can bring Asta. That's it. But Asta's always been the... Yeah, she kind of requires the enemy to be fire weak, the character. You know? That's the one thing I dislike about Asta. Like, everything else about Asta is amazing, but then... her basic kit doesn't work unless they're fire weak, and that's so fucking frustrating. Like, genuinely. It makes me maul, dude. Drive me crazy. Bonker. Bunga.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I think Asta has some potential on a Kafka team, simply because she can buff Kafka and Sampo, or Kafka and Luca, or Kafka and whatever other dot character, while applying some pretty minimal, but applying her own burns.
This is double speed.
So yeah, I think she'll be okay. She won't be amazing, but I think she'll be okay. She has potential, and her speed boost, especially if you put Dance 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 on her, can make it so that you can proc the dots even faster. Because Kafka can proc dots the moment it's her turn. Yeah, like I said, I can see the potential in it. I don't know how good it's actually going to be without actually getting to build her and try her, but Asta's one of those characters that I've been wanting to build for a very long time. But imagine having Dance 3? Dance 3? I'm slightly confused. The team I'm planning on using is Kafka, Sampo, Serval, and a healer or a shielder. Yeah. I can see that, right? And if, for example, say dance 3 times, dance, dance, dance. Oh, dance 3, I get it. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. And the thing is, if you have like a, if you have a Gepard, your Gepard can be a dot dealer. Why? Trend of the universal market. Because you can apply a dot scaling off your defense to the enemy. Sure, it's still not going to be the most amazing thing. But, like, hey. That's pretty good. If you can squeeze a Gepard in there. Delicious. Delicious.
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
Would replace Asta? Yeah, but that also requires you having a Gepard. Because currently the only tank strong enough to consistently ensure your true blue survival right now like that is Gepard, though. Not a lot of units can guarantee that, like Gepard can. Like, Fire Trailblazers are great, sure, yeah, whatever. Fire Trailblazers' shields aren't worth shit. The only thing good about it is that it's very easy to refresh, reproc, because you could just save your ults for in between hits.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Yeah. But I don't have a Gepard, so leveling Asta it is. Alright, if you could group up slightly. Poggers. But yeah, no, I'm very curious about how Luca's gonna work. Because, like, okay, the great thing about Sampo is that his wind shear is talent-based. You could turn Sampo into a normal damage, skill point positive generating machine. You can. And it'll still synergize with Kafka, because Kafka can do a follow-up hit if you do a normal hit. Sampo could theoretically just generate normal hits forever. It wouldn't be the most ideal thing, but you can, right? The point is that you can. But assuming that Luca is a Fizz bleed dot DPS unit, or a sub DPS bleed unit, assuming, right? If that's tied to his skill, then he becomes skill point negative, just like Kafka is. So it can be very problematic depending on the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? I've always kind of had that opinion for a while. Because a good team has skill point balance. The thing is, if you do Kafka, Serval, Sampo, Sampo can be your normal hit skill point generator. But Kafka, as well as Serval, are both going to eat up a lot of skill points. Because, you know, that's how they do the dot damage and dot extend, right? So, like, looking at skill point management balance, is Serval a skill point neutral? Is she? I feel like that would depend on how consistently you can get her ults up. Then again, her ult is pretty cheap, though. So, I wouldn't say that that's impossible. I also never got to build Serval properly. I leveled Serval for Simulated Universe use, and I got good use out of her, but I never got to, like, use her. It's skill, basic, skill. Repeat. Wait, no, if it's skill, basic, skill, that's skill point negative. That's 2 skills and a basic every 3 turns. That's negative.
Nap time. Time for a buzz.
Can we talk?
Unless you mean it's just skill, basic, back and forth. Skill, basic, repeat. Okay, okay. Now that's neutral. That's not too bad, then. If that's the case, that's not too bad. Unironically, not too bad if that really is the case.
I'm okay. Time for a buzz.
It's kind of exciting.
This is double speed.
Because her talent procs damage unshocked enemies on basic.
Nap time.
And I believe with E1, her normals also spread to like 1 additional enemy too. So she's got some splash. Yeah, and Serval's ult will extend her own shock as well as Kafka's shock.
You're not going anywhere. Yeah.
So you can maintain 2 shocks, 3 if they're lightning weak and you get a break.
Nice.
Which is very solid.
Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Genuinely very solid if that's the case. Ah, god damn it. I was hoping to group them up a little bit. Oh! You know what? Still close enough for a 1 of 2. That works for me, man. Ugh, it's 412. Alright. I think it's Serval E2 or E3. I have Serval at E3 right now. I honestly wish I had gotten more Serval constellations than Asta constellations, but I ended up getting more Asta, and I ended up getting E6, so I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with my E6 Dan Heng, though, because, look, I like Dan Heng, but his playstyle does not interest me. It's too straightforward and kind of boring, and so much of it feels conditional all the time. It's not a great feeling.
Time for a buzz.
To be fair, though, I have constellations now, so all the complaints that I have about him are kind of gone, right? But even so, man, man,
This is double speed.
still annoying. Don Hung feels kind of meh. He's got really good damage, like unironically, he's got real good damage. But you have to crit to get the slow, and it can still be effect resisted, which is oof. I'm gonna point out. Yeah, when you crit, there's a 100% base chance. Not when you crit, their speed is reduced. He can resist that shit. Motherfucker can resist the... motherfuckers can resist his slow. So it's like... Zam, dude. Why like this, man? How come they're doing it to us like this, man? But yeah, Serval, Eidolons. Don Hang is good. I'm using him. I know he's good. I just... Yeah. No, Echo Chamber. The lightning spread is on E1. E2... Every time you trigger the talent, generate some extra energy. E4 ultimate also can apply shock, but only if they're not shocked already. Same effect as the one applied by the skill, but then also doesn't extend it, I assume. Unless the shock applies first, in which case it does extend it. Who knows? And then deals more damage to shocked enemies. That is E6, though. And I would assume that also applies to Serval's dots herself. Because it's just a raw damage increase. No, okay, look. Don Hung is always going to be better than Sampo. Not only does he have Hunt Lycone access, which gives crit rate, he's just really good. My point was that Sampo's damage is nothing to sneeze at, and if you can manually trigger his dot damage, that's kind of scary. If you can manually trigger his dot damage, that's scary. At least that's the case in my opinion, my humble opinion. Yeah, outside of that, Sampo sucks. Yeah, he's not that strong outside of that. I agree. I agree that he's not actually that strong outside of that specific situation. He is a little conditional. I won't pretend like he's not. But you know, every unit has conditions. You know, Seela's maximum requires you to kill people. Don Hung requires you to slow, etc., etc.
Time for a fun.
So it all comes down to like
Double speed.
how the numbers play out. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Yeah, if you can time all the big damage nukes, you can just take out that motherfucker.
Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
But you have to have all of your ults to take out that motherfucker in one go.
Cool.
Which is so annoying. It requires so much unnecessary ass setup to easily take down the automatons. I hate the automatons. They're just so unfun. Automatons are just genuinely unfun to me. I hate whoever made them. Seela still gets buff after an ult. That's also true. Yeah, make 400 energy drinks. How about that? They are absolutely way worse than the traffic lights. 100%. Absolutely. I'm planning on ascending Serval tomorrow, you lucky bastard.
Time for a fun.
I dream of the day.
This is double speed.
Also, I need to apply the Fizz weakness to him. I also specifically need to apply the Fizz weakness to him. But I figured out the perfect break rotation.
Time for a fun.
I love how I farm the overworld so much and I hate the automatons so much that using food items, I have found the way to grind the automatons as easily as possible. Genuinely, I am that much of a nerd that I have found the optimal autoplay automaton delete method with this specific current team.
100%.
I'm that neurotic. Just Pela them? Does Pela remove the enraged state? Huh.
Time for a buzz.
That's not bad if that is the case.
This is double speed.
Oh no, not the automaton? Oh, I'm talking about the revive fuckers? Yeah. Luocha is gonna be great for that too now. Because Luocha's ult will remove it from all of them. Which is gonna be chef's kiss as well. Luocha and Pela on the same team against the Mara Struck though. Amen. Can I get an amen? Alright. After this battle, I think we're gonna end stream though. Because it is 4:19. Zabazul. It is stream overtime. Hiya. It's a shame I won't be wishing for him. Yeah, no, I feel that. I don't really care for Luocha that much myself. I'm in love with Luocha's kit. I don't give a shit about Luocha. But his kit, chef's kiss. Alright. Is my YouTube studio having an aneurysm? What the fuck is going on? Amen.
Time for a buzz.
Time for a buzz.
You're not going anywhere.
That's better.
We're almost done with the Overworld farm too. Just pulling a Luocha because he's a fine blonde man, and you know, unironically, there's no better reason, right? That's the best reason. That's the best reason. Ain't no better reason to pull on a motherfucker than because you think they're fine. You think they're fine as fuck. Alright. But that is going to be the end of stream, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Mwah. I'll see you guys later.